Hello and welcome to, surprisingly, another episode of Pacifist, where I attempt to complete GTA 5 without killing anyone. Just felt like I should remind you about the premise because it's been so goddamn long.
What do you got?
The Holy Grail.
Look, I just owe some Mexican hood a couple $1,000,000 because I wrecked his girlfriend's house. I don't need to go crazy here.
Your eyes don't deceive you, we are indeed back at the beginning of the game to cover what would have happened had I picked the alternate versions of the heist that were not showcased thus far in the series. Those being the Smart Jewel Store job, the Freighter Merryweather heist, and the Roof Bureau raid. We start now with the smart approach to the Jewel Store heist, where we shall answer just how smart this option would have been had I picked it in my first attempt. I'm funny. This footage was recorded in April 2020, a simpler time before I had my face beaten in by my No Damage series, which involved me doing this version of the heist many times. So I don't know what I'm meant to do now. Yeah, maybe this is the thing at the docks. A lot of money to be made down at the docks, if you don't mind getting your knees dirty. Done this like once before. I don't know if there's some tactics to it or...
No parking, move it!
Okay, I'm sorry. I am very sneaky. Never heard a thing. Tell us a story? Once upon a time, there was this guy who needed to steal a Bugster van, and he snuck in and made a ruckus, but no one noticed. The end. Don't know where I got that story from, it just came to me right here and now. It's how powerful my imagination is. And now that this story is finished, I just want you all to know all the characters were gay. Hello, friendos. Shoot open the doors or destroy the van to gain access to the cargo. Can I just take the van?
Walk away, you idiot! That's everything we need.
Now we all know why we're here. It's the weather.
What? I got an angle. Get in here.
I told him to fix that goddamn AC.
You forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this weather isn't one of them. It is really nice today.
Well, that was fairly, lame.
That shit was crazy, dog. So what now?
We get out of here.
$5 for a hand job's the best you're gonna get.
That's a pretty good deal.
I'll make that deal. Damn good deal. Did you make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
So I then moved on to what I dreaded most, the freighter version of the Merryweather heist.
Oh, for fuck's sake, where'd you get the pussy, Mikey?
I mean, this entire mission does revolve around Franklin sniping people as Michael sets explosives so they can steal from the wreckage of the boat. So obviously I wasn't very optimistic. I probably should have bought more weapons and stuff. I'm pretty sure I can't change out of the sniper rifle anyway. I can't imagine it's avoidable that I kill the first guys with Franklin. Wait, the guy's actually there beforehand. What if I kill the guys early? Well, that seems kind of obvious when you think about it. Funnily enough, killing people is a poor tactic to use when you're trying to avoid killing people. So I decided to activate the waypoint which moved Michael to the boat.
Hey, dog, I'm in position. Let me know when you're ready.
That's Michael. So Michael isn't moving until I do something. The something that the game expected me to do was kill those two guys.
Over there.
There's some strong lights.
Suspicious person, identify yourself.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. With Michael being scripted not to move until the two guards were dead, and me being unable to change weapon, use my phone, or move from my spot, I decided to empty my sniper rifle to see if that would enable me more freedom. At least it's only 600. We won't be here for 10,000 years. When you have no ammo with a weapon, it doesn't let you aim down at sight, so it would take me out of that and then enable me to move. Hooray, it died. Who is that? Who is this? Who is that? Oh, it's a security guard. This could be good. Maybe I can maneuver the security guard up there. He seems very unconcerned about my sniper fire. He did react when I exploded something though. Sadly, I couldn't find anything else to explode, so I decided to continue with removing my ammo, further finding that my shots didn't attract people from the road.
Show's over, clown!
What? Did I alert the guys? By accident? We're coming back here with the modded version, guys. Fuck off if I'm doing that again. While I do sometimes use mods to test for viable strategies, I rarely resort to them so soon. So, let's remove all my bullets. Okay, so that's pointless. I decided to spawn in a bike to see if I was restricted from interfacing with vehicles. Okay, so hypothetically, if I can get a bike next to me, I can use it to free myself. It is forcing me to aim down the sight, but I would be free if I had one. Prior to finding out if I could do this without the mod, I wanted to see if there was any benefit in doing so. Therefore, as I still couldn't call the police, I wanted to see if I could get a wanted level and have them help me. So let's say I go up here, steal other people's cars, and get a wanted level. Yeah, it'd be better if I just use the mod to see if it's even possible to get the cops on me. It is not. It is not possible to get the cops. After discovering that I couldn't leave the area via the bridge or dropping below, I swallowed my pride and accepted that I had to at least shoot the first two guys. For now. No. What if I shoot one of them? No. Get him, Michael.
No! It's clear, man. Climb aboard.
Fortunately, this next section with Michael placing bombs on the boat is easier as I have access to two characters, so this allowed me to let whichever character I didn't control do all the work.
I'll handle this dude. He's done. They got a lookout on one of the balconies. Lookout's down.
I gotta go inside for the last one.
Guard there too, I'm taking it. He's out.
I don't know if it's possible to get past this guy. If I go to the door, I don't think it's going to activate.
Don't worry about that guy.
Okay, yeah, so Franklin killed him, so the door worked. Okay, good.
Be careful, they're looking for you.
Regardless of what you do when Michael goes inside the boat, the Merryweather will still be alerted and therefore reinforcements will show up. If I draw no attention to myself, are they just going to wait for Michael? He sees me. Okay. That's unfortunate. The only helper is this guy. Oh, it spawned too. This guard will actually defend me. I knew from prior experience that unfortunately this single guard can't beat an entire army by himself, so of course I died. Even worse, respawning in this particular scene has the side effect of making that particular guard not spawn. I'm not sure why. The only hope that I have is that the helicopter is the trigger to bring Michael out. I knew that a helicopter eventually spawned, so I hoped that surviving to that point would give me a checkpoint. Unfortunately, the Merryweather would always detect me, regardless of what I did. So, as I couldn't move to take cover, I'd always meet the same fate. The first thing I'm going to do is cheat and give myself armor. While the test of using armor did enable me to survive to see the helicopter spawn, unfortunately the helicopter didn't cause Michael to appear, so I decided to shoot down the helicopter in the hopes that only the helicopter needed to die to have Michael come out. Yeah, I still need to kill everyone else. That is, unfortunate. I hoped that maybe I could set things up in the prior scene to help Franklin later, but Michael was unable to leave the boat, and while he could call the cops, they would not come. Okay, well it seems as though I am screwed. Having given up hope, I decided to see how many I needed to kill in this section. It was 11, which led to Michael leaving the boat, and it was the developments in this next scene that fundamentally changed everything. No choice, that blows. And that's why we didn't do this one. I'd be interested to see if they can even kill these himself. Oh? Michael is not taking cover and not landing a single shot? How the fuck has he not landed a single shot? Even when they're programmed to miss, they accidentally hit sometimes. And once more, I am locked with nothing able to be done. Guards are still here. Oh, where's he going? Oh, Michael got him eventually. On the security guard's going, for some reason. Nice. I think he's shooting at Michael though. He's definitely shooting at Michael. That is not helpful. Regardless of how helpful now, this guard making it here was promising. It turned out that if I looked towards the gate, guards would sometimes spawn, and as long as there was active gunfire, they would eventually seek it out and attack anyone they found. Yes, let us finish this. But there's two guards now. It turned out that the Merryweather were not fond of the involvement of the guards. Are they all just... Okay, well he's dead now. That's not good. Michael has cleaned the guards. That is not good. Oh, Michael has killed one guy. I think I don't need to bother with these guards. But I should probably try these guards for phase 1. Okay, well there goes the last guy. Michael's onto the final set of 2 enemies, suggesting he could at least clear this section himself. Whether Michael could beat those last 2 Merryweather without guard help didn't really matter at this point, as my most pressing concern was finding out how to use the guards to beat the prior scenes. While it seemed obvious to me that the guards would eventually help, there was still one small problem. As I was still locked in place, it wasn't like I'd be able to survive long enough for the guards to help anyway. Fortunately, my prior testing did suggest that I could move to cover by getting on a bike, but I would need to find a place I could put one where it wouldn't be despawned when Franklin activated the waypoints. While placing a bike before I started the mission obviously didn't work, I decided to use mods while I was on the mission to place a bunch of bikes to see which would stay after I pressed the yellow dot. No, like I'm fairly confident they're both just going to be despawned, but have to try. Having now placed the bikes, I officially arrived in the area with Trevor, which gave me control of Franklin. Is there something else I can do here? Let me hit it while being on a bike. Maybe that will make a difference.
Hey, dog, I'm in position. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, there's a bike. Oh, there's a bike. Mild progress. What this means is I can relocate myself so they can't shoot me. Yeah, the one I drove stayed, which is not what I expected. One problem I faced is that I still needed to alert the Merryweather so they would begin shooting to attract the guards. Unfortunately, the Uzi I was restricted to on the bike couldn't reach them, and the only place I could get an appropriate angle with the sniper was in the original perch, meaning I had to spawn in and shoot with a sniper to alert them, then quickly get on my bike and flee to cover before they killed me. But before I got into any of that, it was worth testing if the guards in this scene could even take out the Merryweather. It now all depends what this guard does, and whether he is sufficient to take down these guys. Oh, no, please, don't. You're kidding me. You've ruined my testing, you terrible woman. Both are going now. I hope they don't shoot Michael. They shouldn't though, because he's not hostile right now. I wish we could see more. Being stuck behind a wall meant I couldn't really see much, and that's obviously not very good footage for this video. I have therefore made the effort to recreate some of the more important scenes with better camera angles so you can understand what is going on. Like, can he land any hits? Oh, he's actually landing hits. This is actually doable. Crazy. With the two Merryweather entirely focused on me, a single guard was sufficient to take them out. Wow. Wow. I'm a genius. One complication was that after the two enemies died, Franklin would be warped back to his perch without his bike, meaning that he would no longer be behind the wall. This meant that I would have to relocate the bike back to the perch just as the two enemies were dying and Franklin reports their death. Otherwise, in the next problematic scene, I would have no bike to use to relocate Franklin behind the wall to protect him. For the sake of continued testing, as I was still using my modded version, I moved Franklin behind the wall in the next scene just to see if the guards would indeed fight the Merryweather then as well. I have no idea though if the bike will survive to this point. So hopefully I would still be up here wherever the spot is that I choose where I can't be shot. I hope the guards respawn. I'm not sure that they do. But like there's a guard all the way over there. There's one guard there. And will these guys do more when they realize they can't shoot me? No, so they're still just gonna try and shoot me from down there. One complication I hadn't considered is that hiding from the helicopter would be harder than the guys on the ground. Yes, I definitely have to be directly behind this wall, or the helicopter will shoot me. Okay, here we go. My hope is that they ignore the guard. I just need some evidence that they can take one of the other guys out. So you got two guards versus this entire group here. Oh, they got one. They got one. It's possible. My guard died. It's clearly not a fair fight. Oh, two more guards spawned. They respawn. They have unlimited spawn. So they should eventually win. It'll be the weirdest thing to watch. I'll probably still have to shoot the helicopter though, but... Now having a plan that would hopefully lead to my success, I decided to leave my modded version and try this out for real. Obviously I could no longer spawn bikes with the mod for Franklin, but finding one on the way to my perch was not too hard.
Hey dog, I'm in position. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh Jesus. No! I need to get out of there without being shot twice. I couldn't manage it. Now the bike isn't here anymore? Well, isn't that disappointing? Without the bike, I of course had to reload my save file and find another one. This time, rather than shooting immediately, I decided to move up the stairs a bit before I shot, so I wouldn't need to travel as far while they were alerted. Can you reverse over this, please? Why is it having such trouble? Thank you. Just need to be able to spook them without getting hit myself. That had to have worked, right? Let me over the rim, dude! Are you for real? What is wrong with this game? Fuck this game, dude. Fuck this game. It turned out reversing over this single stair wasn't exactly easy. Don't be a jerk, Rockstar. There's no reason why this should not be able to go over this. Look at this shit. Poorly programmed piece of garbage. Makes no fucking sense. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. I realized the simple solution was to reverse into the yellow dot initially, so the bike would be pointed out when I needed to drive it. I can do this fast enough, right? Go, 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 go. Okay. Hallelujah. Let's hope these guards come over fairly quickly. Here we go. Unfortunately, most of the spots the guards took cover on didn't have an angle to hit the Mayweather so far up on their boats, but I knew it was just a matter of time before one of the guards spawned and got into an advantageous position. So we got 6 whole guards here, but none of them have gotten close enough yet. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, the hit, progression. So we got one. He's climbing again. Will that give him a better... Oh, wrecked. Oh, relocates me. Ah, fuck. No. Having sat for 10 minutes waiting to succeed, I was so caught off guard by my success that I forgot to move the bike back to the perch before the cutscene played so I could use it again after it teleported Franklin. I mean, the bike was still on the bridge where I was previously, but obviously I couldn't get on it anymore. Losing this access, regrettably, I had to start again. The problem now is if I move myself back down too quickly, the snipers will kill me before the guards can finish off the last guy. I have to move very precisely. Wait until one's dead, then I'll move, and hopefully the second one won't be able to kill me fast enough. Having seen on the map that a guard had taken out one of the Mayweather, I made my move. Oh. No! I can't get on the bike. I'm dead. No, you're kidding me! What was that? Reloading my save file, I realized I had to wait until it looked like the second Mayweather had fallen to the ground before I moved. Also, not falling off my motorcycle would help. Hey, it's a very good RNG. First guy immediately getting someone. Keep in mind, this wasn't exactly a pleasant wait. On average, this would take 20 minutes. This is what we're looking for. He's climbing up, so he's going to have a good shot at this guy. How quickly is he going to kill him, though? Oh, he's already dying. Fuck. He died already. No! No. They do a lot of damage. The timing will have to be so precise. It was at this point I learned the guards were not actually very good at climbing ladders. Additionally, only 8 guards max would spawn at any time, and each of these would not move from any spot they took cover on. All 8 of these guys went to spots where they can't shoot the dude. They've been here for quite a while. Oh, it's daytime now, what the fuck? Situations like this obviously resulted in me reloading my save file. And, oh, this is good. From there, I think he can get the first one, but not the second.
They on to us, I'm sorry, man.
What? Well, I have no idea how, they could apparently find Michael, of course causing me to mission fail. This will take 10,000 years. And as is often the case with Pacifist, there's nothing I can do to improve my circumstances. Here we go, he's finally going up the ladder, so we have a chance. Yep, here you go.
It's clear, man. Climb aboard.
Yes! Whew. So I figured I would smoothly sail through Michael's section again, but it turned out that Franklin wasn't always the fastest at taking out the enemies.
I'll handle this dude. Handle.
He's smoked. One of ours.
Franklin? It was one thing to get through the boat passively when people weren't looking for me, but it was obviously entirely different when the Mayweather knew I was there. I guess I have to hope that Franklin can kill like everyone on the boat?
I'm clearing dudes. That guy's done, dog.
And maybe Franklin would eventually kill everyone. Remember that I couldn't even run past one guy, as they would certainly kill me with their weapons, and that would require me to do the first section all over again.
Hey, he's gone, homie.
I think Franklin will legit just kill anyone who comes up here, so guess I'll just wait.
He's out.
What the fuck? Talk about being taken up to heaven. They're both being taken up, what the fuck? I guess it's because they died on the ladders or something? Uh-oh. No! Oh, look at the corpses, man, they're still up there. That's amazing. Oh, come on. While it seemed fairly random when Franklin would finally take an interest in taking someone else, he always did when they reached the ladder at the beginning, so I frequently returned there if I was being pursued. I could switch to Franklin, then back to Michael, but I'd be really concerned Michael would die. Franklin will kill them if I get close enough, but it's this one guy on the end here that's screwing me.
That guy's done, dog.
Thank you, Franklin. He's stuck, dude.
Hey, that dude's
Okay. There was a lot harder than it needed to be. God damn, dude.
on his side.
At long last, I was at the main event. Franklin had a bike so he could move himself and avoid being killed by the Merryweather. But there was one small thing I forgot. I did not put the bike around the correct way. Well, this will take some time.
I'll clear as many as I can from the front of this ship.
Oh no! Shit. This is really bad. Please, I'm so close.
Bunch of guys in Port City, they clocked me on the bridge, man.
Oh, please, game, you're so mean. You can definitely shoot me up here. Oh, no. No, don't fall off. Don't fall off. I've tried to turn myself around here. Just get in there. It's like a millimeter, dude. It's a fucking... The helicopter's gonna kill me. No, please, just let me over the bump. I'm on a fucking motorcycle, dude. It's a motorcycle and it's a fucking little bump. Look at this bump. Oh my gosh, you're fucking... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, I'm alive. Let's hope the helicopter never moves. Here's our first guard. I have no idea if the guards will be able to kill the helicopter. Did we go on? I think we got on. We got two? Perhaps the only thing that made this doable is that a single shot would kill the Merryweather. While it would take them some time to die, if they were clipped at all, they would eventually die. This meant that the guards, even shooting from very far away, or even from the ground, were still quite effective. Uh-oh. Oh. No. I can't get off this. He's slowly moving higher. Oh, he might kill himself. Yes. While this did look promising, after it received a bit of damage, it would always drop a little bit lower, away from where it was being damaged. I think there's another guy down there. See? So it's just spawning reinforcements. Oh, one more died. Oh, it's moving somewhere. That's not good. It's under the bridge. Shooting at me. Another one died on the map. Yes. Sounds good.
I downed that chopper.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's still on the map. I guess it must have just landed. He's still in there alive. But he's on the ground now. I hope that still lets me progress. Uh-oh. That's not normal. It seems as though those last guys aren't shooting, so it's not attracting any more guards. So I need them to keep shooting but not hit me. From that kind of range, they'd be hard pressed. Oh, here comes one. Okay. Look how weird he looks. He looks like he's going at 2 FPS. Don't even think they can get me here. While I didn't know it at the time, from specifically where the last two enemies were standing, the range of non-sniper weapons were not sufficient to reach the perch at all. It was therefore fortunate that they would still shoot at me anyway, so the guards would still be attracted to them. They got very good cover there. Oh, not good enough. Good job, man. At this point, this attempt had lasted around 40 minutes, and all that time I could barely see anything. I was very keen to move on. It's the final phase that's concerning me though, because the one time we did the final phase in practice, sometimes Michael wouldn't shoot at anyone, and the guards would shoot at him as well. One guard versus one Merryweather. Who will win? Here we go.
Okay, I'm coming out.
At long last in the final scene, I just had to hope that Michael was able to take out the remaining guards, which is not something that he had succeeded in my practice. Oh.
Guard, get out the cabin after me.
There's no cutscene here. Okay, so Michael is shooting this time. Okay, so got rid of that one. That's good. We learned last time that Michael will get through here. It will just take 10,000 years. There's guards still over there. So the guards are going to be attracted to the fight regardless of what I want. The problem is Michael can die. Last time Michael died on the final phase. Michael doesn't take cover here. He's getting shot every single time there, I think. The guards attack the person who's furthest on the right. So the guard should be hitting this person. Got him, okay. But here's the problem now. Michael is now furthest on the right here. So the guard is going to be shooting at Michael. Well, the guard died, so. Michael kills the guards. I can kind of make out what's happening. One guy died and Michael's shooting the other one. Even if this fails, all it means is I will lose the bike, and the bike doesn't get me anything here because I'm not being shot at. Did one guy die, I think? Okay, so this is where Michael died, because Michael has no cover. He's getting laid into. Did he get one? Oh, yes! You beauty, Michael! You fucking beauty! Wow! Look at all that blood. Holy shit.
All the charges. That's on your cell, man.
Get
I actually did it. 0 kills on this mission. Wow. I'm completely floored. After I picked up the device underwater with Trevor in the minisub, I had surprisingly managed to walk away from this slaughter without personally killing anyone. Sadly, after successfully pulling off the heist and leaving no leads or traces of their involvement, the gang agrees that this heist in particular will bring them too much heat.
FIB, Merryweather, IAA, you can fuck with them all day long, but when you try and steal an experimental super weapon and sell it to the Chinese, you and everyone you ever knew is gonna be fucked in the ass, you fucking chumps!
It's certainly strange for the gang to be worried now about too much attention when they later go on to rob hundreds of millions of dollars of gold without any similar concerns. More strange though is Lester's belief that their unspeakable slaughter of hundreds of IAA and FIB agents in no way brings them any attention worth being worried about. This perfectly executed heist is apparently the only thing they ever do that would give the IAA or FIB reason to hunt them down.
That thing doesn't go back, then we will all end up on every watch list in the entire planet. We'll all be dead within a week. Think!
I am thinking, Michael. That's just dumb.
So you mean to tell me this shit was all for nothing?
Could it really be said to be for nothing if we had fun while doing it? Yes. And finally we reached the last leg of our journey.
Man, ain't we got a highly defended federal building to fucking rob?
Yes, we do.
The roof entry to the Bureau raid was obviously not picked the first time round because it is basically nothing but shootouts. I wasn't hopeful, but I had no choice but to try.
I'm gonna miss this place. Well, I guess this has all gotta be gone. The crews wait.
Pacificism.
Ready? Are you? Come on, what you waiting for? Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laugh and sing for the tear, sing with me.
The gang first quietly snuck in by carefully removing the glass so as to avoid any possible noise that might result in their being detected. They then proceeded to explode open the security door, alerting the entire building to their presence.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
I'm looking at the terminal.
Programs are on your cell phone. You need to access my computer. Concentrate. You gotta find this terminal's IP in the network's view.
Okay, looks like we're in. Okay, people, we're rewriting history.
Security team's been deployed.
You hear that? We gotta hold them off while this thing completes its process.
So I had reached the first shootout, but fortunately I had 2 allies that could hopefully carry me through. As Michael was unable to leave his spot on the wall for any reason, I decided to stay as him as I waited. Franklin is dying. What the hell? Why is Franklin not taking cover? I am going to die. I decided to control Franklin instead, after first testing if I could change his weapon, which sadly I could not. Well, that's unfortunate. It was helpful that surprisingly there was a respawning health pack in the area. I suppose I want to be somewhere where I can attract bullets. You can't seem to figure it out. No. The safest location is clearly just back here with Michael. I decided to take cover in Michael's spot to force him off the wall in the hopes of making him shoot more and more accurately. Does Michael not shoot? Are you telling me because Michael can't take cover now, he just won't shoot at all? Yeah, let's take cover over here then. The problem with here is that I can't attract bullets. Despite that, I surprisingly managed to get to the point where only 1 enemy remained, but my allies seemed to have trouble getting an angle to shoot him. Maybe Franklin has to hit him? Easy. Moving into phase 2, the gang learned that alerting a building of government agents and then hovering a helicopter above us is generally a bad move. This of course meant I had to make my way through the building and thus further opposition. Well, he dead. I of course was not immune from having bad ideas, like when I decided that I should have the guy that I can't control or heal tank most of the bullets. Fucking Gustavo, dude. Some things truly never change. What? What? Who the fuck is Gustavo? What? Oh, wait a second. Did this just throw me back to phase 1? That's right, there is no checkpoint. This is not good. It is possible Gustavo is taking so much damage that leading into phase 2, he doesn't have enough health to survive. I decided to ultimately play phase 1 the same way I did the first time round, but moving into phase 2, I wanted to be more proactive with using Franklin to defend Gustavo. At this point, I'll do it with Franklin as well. He just ran into the table. No, Franklin, you were meant to protect the other dude. You dumb fuck. They're both cowering men. Shoot! Oh my god, you shot Franklin twice in the face and just died immediately. If Franklin was at risk of death too, then I had no choice but to control him and attempt to attract enemies away from Gustavo. Oh shit. There's a room in there. Wait, can I get in that room? Yeah, I can. Will they still be attracted to me here? Oh, it's a little room. Huh. I don't really think I'm doing a good job at distracting them and taking damage. Oh, it's armor. Now having access to both armor and health that respawned every 2 minutes, I ultimately just spent my time running between the two. Fuck yo office spies. Hey, the armor respawned, nice. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Hey, we'll be done here soon.
After another long wait, I had gotten again through phase 1. It warps me away, right? It does not. I decided to switch away from Franklin to see what he would do. I hoped he'd stay in that rough location and attack the enemies. Oh, he will run, not even firing, to the square. That's awful. I don't know if I'm better off having Michael or Franklin being the one I'm controlling. Okay, it's definitely Franklin because he would die immediately. What the fuck? Haha, I have trapped you. No. The only violence that video games cause is violence towards chairs. Eventually, of course, I made it back into phase 2. I fear that he will also just die immediately. I'm gonna sit here and see if he dies. This guy running up here is the concern. Oh, okay. That's good. That guy over there. Get him. Okay. Looks like we're good this time. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Eventually, only one enemy remained, but as with all things in this series, nothing can ever be easy. He's stuck in the door. Nice. Oh. If I died there, I would have been really pissed. Is he not coming? I've never seen someone be that stuck before. You gonna move at all, dude?
I need more ammo.
What I could do is this. The door is in no way blocking you now. You're kidding me! As unbelievable as it sounds, he was entirely blocked in just by this trolley. I mean, to be fair, with all these bodies here, I wouldn't want to come out either. You see those horrible things I did to those chairs? I'm clearly some kind of a monster. I'm totally gonna die here, you know that, right?
I'm reloading.
Don't think I succeeded. Moved it a little bit. I might have to try and shoot it out. I am trying to help you. This is infuriating. He's definitely trapped in there. If I free him and he kills me, I will not be happy. No! No! I don't want to progress! No! It's even worse! No! Oh, fuck. I'm just the least lucky person alive. What's gonna happen after Pacifist is finished? I assume the world will explode, because it will have no purpose after that. After a very long wait, I finally got back into phase 2, somewhat confident that I could now at least succeed. Why the fuck did Michael die? It seemed obvious that I could succeed, I just had to get lucky. What the fuck are you doing? Get back into cover. Thank you. I honestly didn't expect that to fail me. It's not my fault. Now that I think about it for 6 seconds, that does make sense.
chopper. Bring it down to the building.
Is the printer necessary? Oh. Okay.
Explosion went through a couple of floors.
Hooray!
Got it. All right, people. Let's get the hell out of here.
Woo! Progress! What followed was a bunch of sequences where the game directs you to specifically take out the FIB. Obviously, I wasn't gonna do that.
Hey, clean this up. Let's go. Guns are live.
Fortunately, my allies would just take over if I spent enough time not doing anything.
Keep going.
Oh, they killed them both themselves. That's surprising.
Dude, spotted. Let's move.
Wow, these guys are actually capable.
Damn, we going. Moving.
Oh, wow.
Hey, get lost.
Can you, I underestimated a lot of things there. Oh, Rex. Oh, Michael fell over. That's not good. Michael is falling over from any fire. I've never seen them ragdoll that fiercely before. At least we succeeded, but what the hell?
Let's go.
This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
You gonna step to me?
We actually picked the firefighter one out of fear that we would have a lot of kills here.
We're coming through.
Are you fucking for real? This is like the second last room and he dies. As annoying as this was, it didn't seem like a big deal because I figured either I'd get lucky and Gustavo would take less damage, or I would just tank some of the damage for him.
We got what we came for.
Oh, come on! Look at how much he ragdolls, what the hell? I've never seen the like. As I suspected, I just got a bit unlucky with the previous attempt, so I eventually made it to the final two enemies. Oh. Just a matter of time. He does not have a gun now. Did he drop his gun? I think he dropped his gun. Isn't that his gun there? The fuck? Oh, okay, well, there he goes. Once more back at the final two enemies, I was forced to have to try and bait the enemies forward because my allies wouldn't move beyond the previous door. No! See, they don't want to go forward. They'll come here, though. Shoot him! What? Shoot? What? Well, this isn't good. You can't just run through, they have to die for the checkpoint. If my allies wouldn't go through the door, I decided to force them through. Okay, so we wanna be Franklin, go in here, and then... He is doing nothing. Okay. I don't know. I guess we have to hope that I'm wrong and that I can actually get that yellow dot and ignore those two. I'm fairly confident I can't though. Bigger problem is I'm not confident I'll have enough HP. If it's scripted, yeah, I have to kill them both. But I mean, it's possible Gustavo can hit them and yeah, there's other things to test first. Even though it took a very long time, I decided to run both Michael and Franklin back to the previous scene to get the health and armor. Surprisingly, it didn't fail me. Oh wait, the door is back. Why is the door repaired? That's really funny. Both are coming. Shoot him, Gustavo.
You the point man, dog, so come on.
Well, that didn't go so well. Might be screwed, chat. But I should probably just see if I can run past them. I mean, certainly getting the armor and HP, I can run past them. I don't think it gets me to the checkpoint. After going back and getting the health and armor again, this was my last hope. Could I just run past the enemies? Let's hope they wake up and actually attack. They do not. And as I say, I don't get the yellow dot. Surprised they're just entirely focused on me. I imagine if I switched to Franklin, my circumstances wouldn't improve.
Hey, F, you're on point.
Oh, shit. No. Oh, fuck off. Just let me progress, you stupid fucking game. The runner's certainly dead. So what, I'll just melee the last two guys?
Go cash your pension. Get out of the way.
Oh, they did. They did kill the other guy. That my allies are willing to kill the second enemy after I killed the first suggested the possibility that perhaps I didn't need to kill the first enemy, I just needed to attack him. However, I didn't test this at the time. So I went back and did some testing for this video, and sadly, just punching one of the enemies was not sufficient to get my allies to help again. This seems to be one of the places where Rockstar has added an enemy that you personally need to kill so that your allies don't progress the mission without you. So in this case, if you kill one enemy, the game realizes that you want to move ahead, and so your allies help you again. Another thing I tested was going on ahead without killing the enemies, but sadly there was nothing of interest. I also jumped Michael out the building, and surprisingly, I was still able to switch characters. Even more surprisingly, he wouldn't actually die when he hit the ground. I could then switch to him, but sadly it would just cause a mission fail. So with that, we returned to the mission, with sadly one melee kill necessary. Now, this, I'm fairly certain, there's nothing I can do about. I normally shoot this down immediately, I don't know what it's gonna do. What is wrong with Michael in this mission? I think these guys will eventually just destroy it themselves. Oh, there you go. There goes one.
You're in our way. This ain't working. Let's do this.
Oh, neat. And the rest of this then is easy, because you can just run past all this. Once in the ambulance, if you mission fail, all the enemies are despawned and the allies are spawned in there with you. So it was then just an easy drive back to Franklin's house.
Damn, Franklin. Oh,
Jesus. Hey, you did it!
Cheers. Cheers.
Frankie!
Lester.
Lester needs a drink.
How do you change so fast? So while the outcome of one melee kill was disappointing, it doesn't really matter, as the other version of the Bureau raid was done without a single kill. The footage that you just watched was recorded on the 11th of April 2020, and with it now finally being edited, I finished all of my Pacifist footage recorded all the way back then. You can't imagine the relief it is to finally have all this footage done. Thank you to everyone for all the support, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish you all the best.